This time an all-time warrior, iaay, iaay, and SaltyCrocodile, a new warrior. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the first game between these two. Okay, so looks like a King's Indian attack, yes. iaay has been known to play the King's Indian attack. So a pretty not standard position, but I think what black is doing is very interesting actually. He's pinning the knight, just getting his light square bishop out, and really putting very nice pressure, and not pressure, he's controlling the center very well. So I think it's a reasonable setup against the King's Indian attack. And white doesn't get the typical play of the King's Indian attack. The typical plan of the King's Indian attack is to play h4, knight f1, knight h2, knight g4, bishop h6, h5, h6, these kinds of ideas, like just go all out on the king's side. But in this setup, it's not going to happen, most probably. c4 perhaps allows this, which is not so great. He doesn't play it though. Definitely you have to play h6 now to prevent knight g5, since that was not played. Now you have knight a5, yeah, a4. Okay, this is another way to prevent that, and intending knight c5, knight d3. Knight c5, knight d3, so that's actually quite good. Yeah, a4 critically weakens the b3 square, so I don't really know about that. And knight f1, maybe he's returning to the king side idea. Okay, here bishop g5. I mean knight g5. No quality options, Beiluf. Yes, there have never been any quality options on this stream, unfortunately. We must talk to Twitch about that. Okay, knight d3. Yes, the knight makes it in. Knight e3 though, yeah, he shouldn't have allowed knight d5 probably. Probably here, knight d5 is at least interesting. Okay, now black gets an opportunity to deny knight d5, so yeah, now black is much better and the time is very much in his favor. Okay, that's a good move, trying to trade off the strong knight. Knight c5 runs into knight d5 again, so I don't know about that. What would I play here? Yeah, probably takes, and rook d3 is reasonable. I didn't see bishop f1. Bishop f1 is strong. Just sacrificing the exchange. Oh wow. Not completely unsound. Yeah, now you have knight a5, knight b3. Yeah, queen d2 or queen d1. You have knight a5 intending knight b3. So that's quite dangerous, and iaay really needs to speed up. That's he's taking too much time, I think, here. Yeah, here to prevent, so that knight b3 doesn't come with the tempo. It takes h3. Nah, that cannot be good. No, taking h3, not so wise, I think. Yeah, now even d3 can be picked up, so okay, here I don't know why he's spending so much time. I mean, yeah, you either play queen d7 or... Okay, now I'd probably take the opportunity to save the bishop, though I'm not completely sure either. Yeah, because bishop f8, there's bishop g5, and f6, there's bishop takes f6, because g takes f6, there's a knight takes f6 check, forking the king and queen. So, not doable. Okay, c4 though gives white knight d4 again. Black knight d4. Time usage, not very good by SaltyCrocodile. He was so much up on time. And now this is looking... Maybe, yeah, now you play bishop g4, intending knight f3 check. Yes, the right squares around white's king are critically weakened, so you need to exploit that. Now this picks up the queen. Ouch. Yeah, he escaped the fork but lost the queen. Okay. Let's see the speed. This is, yeah, I said this yesterday. You don't play on as white to because you know because you're trying to swindle, because you're definitely not swindling black here. But you play this on knight h4, check picks up the rook. Okay, everything is winning. Queen takes e4. Yeah, you just play on to be able to test black speed. Yeah, and for example here iaay can see that SaltyCrocodile, he's fast, but potentially in time scrambles iaay has chances, because iaay seems very fast as well. So Salty, on the speed scale in terms of bullet skills, I'd say perhaps a 6, and iaay perhaps a 7. Bishop d3 against the Nimzovich. This line in the Nimzovich, that's... I don't recall seeing this. The intention is clear. f6 weakens these squares, so takes. There's simply queen h5 check, and if g6, bishop takes g6 check. And g6 prevents queen h5, so now you must do something about the tensions. If he lost the pawn. Then what he did is silly. Yeah, so I was saying g6, now there's no longer queen h5 check, so here you have to play this. Because knight takes d4 can be met with bishop takes g6 check. So an interesting setup by white, but doesn't seem to have worked out well. He's just down a pawn. And these two central pawns will tell a dark tale. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you really need to... The problem is you're not controlling e5 as white. And if you're not controlling e5, that means black will be able to play e5 himself. And then this e5 d5 pawn duo is quite strong. It's quite annoying to face. Now if the light squared bishops are traded though, there is knight g5, knight e6. So it's not completely clear as of yet. Bishop d7 seems like it's blocking the queen's view of the square, so I would have preferred bishop e6, bishop f7, probably. Taking, yes, now you win d5 with check. See, that's why blocking the coordination between these two pieces was not very good. Not good at all, in fact. What's the score? It's 1-0 in Salty's favor. I shall type this in the chat, why not? Okay, so he wins the pawn back. Still, black has the bishop pair, a central pawn. Probably black stands a bit better, I would say. Now bishop c6, for example. Yeah. Bishop c6 is quite strong. You have to play queen d1, intending to meet queen takes d1 with bishop takes d1. You don't want the ruined pawn structure on the king's side. Though it does end up being opposite colored bishops, even though it's there are still rooks on the board, so it's not like it's an immediate draw. When there are rooks on the board, it's not, opposite colored bishops aren't an immediate draw. No, taking on f3, that's strange. That's just giving equality. And actually, to be honest, now with queens on the board and white having the light squared bishop, I would say this is slightly favorable for white. Queen d3 is strange. You just allow rook d8 for no reason. Much better was queen e4 probably. Queen g3. This is... Beyloof 720p, yeah. What are we gonna do, Beyloof? Why do they never offer quality options? Why is that? We need quality options for people who don't have extremely good internet. Watching 720p isn't an easy task. Okay, queen b4. So what has happened? As I was replying to Beiluf. Queen g3. Okay, queen e4. Yeah, so white wasted like 7 billion tempos, but he's still okay. Oof. He's more than okay now. He's winning. Why? Bishop h2, che. Why not rook f7? Rook f7 was forced. Why is he why is he doing it now? Queen takes is silly. You should have taken. Oh. No, it's not silly. It's good actually. Yeah, now bishop b3 check. Yeah, it's amazing. Or no, yeah, bishop b3 check was even faster, but this wins as well. Salty. Streams after 12 p.m. offer quality options. Do you mean p.m. or a.m.? Yeah, that's so it's 10:40 p.m. local time now. So that would be cool if in an hour we can have quality options, but not for this match. Yeah, we're already 2 games in, and for a 3+0 match, I don't think it'll last an hour and 20 minutes longer for quality options to be available. Anyway, back to the King's Indian. This time, this setup. Now he's allowing a proper King's Indian attack. Huh. Rook e8 doesn't make a whole load of sense, actually. I have an interesting setup to play against the King's Indian attack. f6 is decent. f6 is decent. It's a bit weakening because like there's always knight g5, bishop h3, these ideas. But okay. Bishop d6, yes, I'm covering this bishop. You have to play e5 at some point. Bishop h3 is not totally unreasonable, but then just e5 probably, and black should be fine, or more than fine to be honest. Okay, some trash talking in the chat between Inyas and Beiluf. I think this calls for a war, right? Whenever people feel the need to trash talk, they need to settle it on the battlefield. The chess battlefield, of course. Okay, so I think this is, yeah, with this center and white, black not getting, white not getting the typical, oof, you're playing f3. Dicey. Too many weaknesses for white, I feel. Yeah, black getting a very, very strong center. And, okay, h4 now. h4 was interesting. Yeah, black now gets a really strong center and f3. So many weaknesses on white's king side. And white didn't get the typical King's Indian attack play that I mentioned in the first game, where you get knight f1. Why am I using my hands to communicate? You get, you get knight f1, knight h2, knight g4, h4, h5, h6, bishop g5, or bishop takes h6, these kinds of ideas. I didn't get any of that in this game. Okay, so the knight is moved to a central square. Yeah, now knight f4, for example, is quite strong. Yes, yes. I love this maneuver by black. Knight d4, knight e6, knight f4. Very impressive. Okay. Now a huge positional error would be knight takes g2. Because this bishop is quite bad, in fact. Usually it's good. Yeah, this is a big positional error. I don't know why I felt black might do that. You do win the bishop pair, that has to be said, so it's maybe not terrible, but I mean, positionally it doesn't make much sense to give up a strong knight for a bad bishop. And really, it's a terrible bishop. And the knight on f4 really, like, solidifies the pawn structure on white's king side, and it really solidifies it in a way so as to restrict white's movement. But now white is much freer, so. And if you played knight takes g2 to win the bishop pair, why are you giving it up? And okay, the opposite colored bishop served him well in the previous game, allowing a mating attack. But here, they probably offer an advantage because black's opposite colored bishops, like black's white's bishop, like now e4 is very strong now. e4, it's not just very strong, it's the only move. Yeah, you don't want to give up the pawn. I guess you could treat it as a pawn sacrifice after queen d7 and maybe some bishop takes g4 at some point, but completely unnecessary. Oh, trading into the endgame, that's unfathomable to me. Yeah, now bishop f4. Yeah, this is okay. And SaltyCrocodile is down on time. Hello, Nick Saliba. This might be turning again. Okay, but iaay also spending time. Yeah, the bishop on e5 is very strong. Probably knight d7 to try to get rid of this bishop. Knight d7 is very strong. He does not play it. Okay, fixing the pawns on the light squares, not unreasonable. Yeah, perhaps now some h4, some g5 is threatened. Not now. Okay, no, now this drops a pawn. Ooh, he messed up. Yeah, but now g6, knight takes g6. Now there is, yeah, he messed up there. He messed up big time. King f5. King f5. You want an active king in the end game. Okay. Okay, it's all about speed now. This king and pawn endgame favors black actually. Yeah, a5. Okay. This is, yeah, this is winning for black, I think. Yeah, this is winning for black. Okay, so Salty, yeah, probably. Whoa, but he's really being slow, or my internet was slow. Okay, so Salty, he recovered even. He recovered. It looked dicey there. He was like, he got out. He was playing well at first and continued to play well. Then he got slightly outplayed, and eventually iaay picked up an advantage. But that was not to be. Salty ended up being ended up winning that. Alright, next to game. I just noticed my board isn't optimal. I need to correct this a bit in OBS. It was optimal before. Fixing this. Alright. Yeah, this is much better, right? Okay, so what are we witnessing? What is this opening? The Alpen. The Alpen, yes. It has become a bit of a staple on SaltyCrocodile's diet, let's say. This always allows knight takes d5 and knight takes e4 d5 ideas, though iaay has not played them or played it. Okay, now it's no longer available now that the bishop is on a2. Halim Mansour, yes, Salty is on fire. David Fastbinder, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, there's some pressure here. Probably you have to play bishop e3, yes. So after h6, clearly bishop f4 was a bit misplaced, because after bishop g4 you had to play bishop e3, so that's kind of a waste of a tempo, right? Now, it has to be said though that black's queenside expansion has weakened the light squares a bit, so e6, like this small pawn center doesn't work so well with a dragon position, because there are so many weaknesses now. Yeah, for example, now e5 is already threatened due to the queenside expansion. Okay, rook d1, protecting the knight on c6. Yeah, now he is heading toward c4. So white needs to think of a way to meet that. That is definitely not a good way to meet that. You're just getting into knight takes b2 with tempo. That's strange. He doesn't play knight c4. Amazing. Okay. Probably b3 could be considered, but b3 is very weakening, so. And also blocks him the light squared bishop. I preferred, instead of rook d1, for example, rook c2, yes, intending to meet knight c4 with bishop c1. Though that's of course not completely clear, because there are like knight takes a3 ideas and b4 ideas, so not completely clear. Okay, that seems like a pawn win. Impressive play. And after bishop takes h6, there might be... Yeah, there might be knight d5 at some point. No, not now. Not anytime soon, even. Yeah, probably not. Something to keep in mind. Okay, now the rooks are doubled. Probably white should follow suit. Oh no, that drops d4. Okay, he gets out of the pin there. That's very good. Yeah, black isn't without compensation in this position, of course. I noticed they changed the match score on Lichess. I wasn't aware of that. Piece, he won a pawn. Yes, piece F is part of the Yasser Serawan club of pawn grabbers. So it's a very important club on Lichess. Okay, I don't really like d5 because that gives up too many squares. Ah, never mind. No, I didn't like it before. But now d5 comes with a tempo. Like, had the knight not been on c6, black could have played e5. And then it's okay, this bishop is blocked, but this bishop as well. But now it's fluid here. Rook c2 is very strange. He should have taken and played rook d6. I understand he was afraid of c3, so not unreasonable at all. Yeah, now there's some counterplay, definitely. Probably rook c1 or rook d, yeah, rook d c1 or rook c d2. Both are reasonable moves. He's picking up another pawn. Yeah, now, and a third pawn on b5. Okay, or yeah, this way, both ways pick up the pawn. Hello, noob study. Oof, a fork now. Wow, this is looking like 4-0 now. Oof. Yeah, that was not playing knight c4. IAY didn't play knight c4 till it was too late. 4-0 for Salty. Amazing. That's IAY has reached I think 2100. I need to check. Let me check in another browser window. SaltyCrocodile, what's his highest rating? I think 2130 or something. So I'll take a look at this game. It looks like Salty, by the way, switched away from allowing the King's Indian attack. Yeah, iaay has reached 2085 blitz rating. What about our man, the Salty? Salty has reached 2135. Okay, I was off by like 5 points. iaay really needs to come back here. This is... yeah, this is... okay, wait, hold on, what was this? Bishop c4, bishop c5. Okay. Knight f6 here. Alright. So it seems he just gave up a pawn. Okay. Of course he has compensation. For example, already he could have recovered the pawn. I don't know what he's doing. Like knight takes c4 and knight takes e4. You retain the bishop. Wait, was a5 then available? Yes, a5 was available. Yeah, he would have trapped. Okay, never mind. That was not good done. But maybe knight takes c4 and a5. Intending piling up on the e4 pawn. Okay. Anyway, this. Oh, this is looking like a kingside attack now. But not so clear. I mean, how does... oh, queen f6. Queen f6 intending queen g6. Yeah. He needs to play king h1, I think. King h1 to be able to play rook g1. Is there another thing to do? Opening mistake, yeah, that looks like it. Next Alibo. Here, knight f6. I mean, can you treat this as a gambit after castles, d3, maybe d5, for example, here? Maybe. Yeah, d5 seems reasonable. We'll check that maybe after the game. Queen d2. Okay, now h6. Oh, this. Oh, now h6. Now h6, there's... oh. h6, there's no way to prevent... wait, am I seeing this correctly? h6, there's no way to prevent queen g6 mate, queen g2 mate. What in the world? h6. You can't play here. You can't play here thanks to the knight. You can't play... you can play queen g6. Ah. Because of the bishop here. So I guess he's considering that. Ah, this. Okay. I think I was lagging there. Is my connection still fine? Looks like it. Didn't lose connection or anything. Rook e3, very interesting. Seems to be holding on. Yeah, I don't like this. Why would you want to trade queens? As the attacker, why are you trading queens? Allowing g3 though. Oh, the knight was hanging. Yeah, g6, okay. Now the rook is almost trapped. Wait, hold on. Rook g5, there's a check. Yeah, so not trapped. Not yet, at least. Rook g5. Yeah, rook takes g6 check is threatened. He did not see it. Hopefully iaay sees it. Please iaay. Thank you iaay. Yeah, he should have played... yeah, no, knight g7. Yeah, both lose a knight actually. Yeah, there's no way actually, because knight g7 there's bishop h6, so both ways lose a knight. Yeah, iaay, hopefully going to recover, so that we see a closer match. But the time, this is a pure time scramble now. And SaltyCrocodile not picking up the pace. Oof, losing more material. King g6, just bishop takes f8. iaay, don't spend too much time. Not taking. Oof, trading. Whoa, buddy, you're down an entire rook. Okay, but SaltyCrocodile is speeding up. iaay, he's not speeding up as much. Oh, Salty is slowing down now. Oof. Yeah, now he's speeding up. Okay, this could be stalemate. He resigned too soon, I think. He should try it for stalemating ideas. Anyway. So nice. iaay recovers. Let's watch this from iaay's perspective. Now we switch to iaay's perspective. Okay, so back to the... This time playing bishop g4. Is that really a good idea on the Nimzovich? I do not know. Okay, but he's getting some central control now. Black is, that is. e6. Okay. Yeah, now can't you just win a pawn? Yeah, you can just simply take on e5. That's a pawn, right? Or is he afraid of queen e2? He's afraid of queen e2, maybe. I would be as well. Yeah, but probably knight takes, bishop takes, queen e2, there's queen d6, and then you castle and bring your rook to e8, one of them, probably the a rook, and you should be fine. That is an extra pawn. Yeah, I would have done that. Okay, bishop takes e6 is threatened, obviously, so... Is he going to go queen d7 and castle long? Or knight f5? Both are very reasonable. Castling, of course, threatens the bishop on f4, but bishop takes e6 check comes with a check, so it's not working. Now he might have knight d4 ideas. Okay, first you get out of the check, because knight d4 takes, bishop takes, rook takes f4, there's bishop takes e6 check again. h5 weakens some squares. Yeah, but rook takes f5. Yeah, he's winning e5 now. iaay seems to be recovering. Yeah, but now you have... Okay, but now, yeah, if... oh, wow. g4, that's mildly insane. Yeah, now you have knight f3 check, you have knight takes g4. You have a lot of good things. And not enough bad things. So black is doing quite alright here. And by quite alright, I mean he's completely winning. Okay, so what happened? Queen g5, f3. Okay, I guess rook f8, yeah. Always considering sacrificing here. Does that work? He does it this way, okay. Yeah, now just takes and you win it back. Yeah, okay. And the queen defends. Oh, I missed that, and I guess iaay missed that as well. This is a problem now. Damn. iaay playing classical, yeah. Yeah, he's spending way too much time. Okay, just queen h5 and continue. You're down a piece, but you have 3 pawns and a nice attack. Queen e4, yeah, a bit unreasonable because of rook e1, exactly. iaay, what is this time usage, man? You need to come back, buddy. Yeah, this is highly questionable time usage. Pure dedication. Hello, I see you in the spectators room. Alright. Queen d3, adding pressure to the f3 knight. And potentially threatening queen, like after queen takes g6 by white, there's rook takes f3, uncovering something. Oh, this drops a piece. He won the piece back. Oh, never mind. I thought the queen was on e4. It's not anymore. Yeah, he's trying, but trying is the first step to failure, obviously, as we all know. Yeah, it's the time usage. Oh, he should have taken on g3. Now he's down 2 pieces. Yeah, this is gone. Over. Queen h4. 95, also not unreasonable. Yeah, iaay. That was the perfect way to come back for iaay, but losing this game is tough. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts. 5-1. It could have been 4-2. That's the beginning of a comeback. Now 5-1. Still some chances. iaay should not give up and get into like tilting. He shouldn't tilt. Okay, so back to reality. Ooh, there goes gravity. Again, this with okay, some sort of wait, hold on, what is this? So the bishop's opening, then bishop c5, the symmetrical, knight f3, and now d6. Okay. Yeah, white is getting a very nice central play here. But black shouldn't be too oof. Taking on f6. To play knight d5, why would you want to do that? I do not know. Yeah, this is probably even, can we say slightly better for black? Yeah, because now if you play c3, the doubled pawns are a bit annoying. And actually they're not too annoying because this pawn on d5 really stops c6, so yeah, not unreasonable. Yes, bishop takes d4. Oh, there's some chatter here. We should make these wars like the SCC. SSC is spermatogonial stem cells. SCC. 90 minutes of 5 plus 1. 60 minutes of 3 plus 1. 30 minutes of 1 plus 1. Adding a bullet portion at the end of the blitz isn't a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, we can do these SCC style matches. I don't like calling them SCC style matches though. Knight h3 check here is very interesting. Knight h3 check, he finds it. Wow, salty on fire. King h, what's king h1? No, you can't. Dropping an exchange. iaay, what? Yeah, iaay is missing a lot of things today. You should have played g takes h3 and rolled with the punches. 4 games of blitz than 4 of bullet is very strange. Hello, Sanya Kun. What's this accent? It's a Lebanese accent. Some call it Russian. Actually, most call it Russian. I can attempt other accents if you want. A proper Russian accent would be something like, "Hello, hello. This is a proper Russian accent, and in this position, I think knight f4 is very strong. Knight f4, you pick up tempo on the queen. See, I didn't say you pick up a tempo because sometimes Russians they forget the articles because in their own language they don't have articles. You pick up the queen here, and I think Magnus make big mistake in this position. I'm Indian, try Indian, says Sanya Kum. I think, okay, I can try that. Okay, the typical way to to do the Indian accent is like, okay, let's talk. Let this let's keep this. Oh, this is dropping mate. Okay, let's keep this education. Yes, yes, this is dropping mate. I think it wasn't so good. Was that approximate? It's close. Well, that's the stereotypical Indian accent. Of course, most Indians probably don't speak like that. Malika, piece. Answer me, fishy. 14, bishop takes d4, wins the piece. I will do my best to answer you, buddy. Why can we not look at the previous games? Current match score. Is this part of the April Fool's joke by Lichess? Let me open up the... Bishop with a knight f3 check. (14) bishop d4. Wait, I should have opened this in another screen. Now you guys can't see the game. Let me open it another screen and keep this open. Yeah, you're good. You're getting a look at the game now. So 6-1 to Salty. That's unfathomable. He's playing the English now. iaay is going for a very interesting setup against the English. Kind of a Philidor setup against the English. Okay, now this is an e4 opening. A d4 opening, not in English anymore. And some sort of Catalanish position. Knight b6 is very misplaced. You're just like the Russian school of chess, actually, not the Russian accent school of chess, which is a different thing. Knight b6, you put pressure on c4 and a4. What am I saying? Knight b6 is just staring at c4 and a4 and not really doing anything. It's misplaced. If you want to reroute the knight, I would say knight g6 also doesn't make a lot of sense in the structure either. So if you want to find a good square for the knight, you have to play something in the center and maybe end up like playing, like let's say if you get a pawn structure like this, a pawn structure like this, you maybe play knight e4, knight f6, or maybe if you're able to trade these pawns off, you play knight c5. So you need to fix the central pawn structure here to be able to do anything. Okay, so we're taking a look at the previous game. Okay, yeah, you're right, guys. Yeah, I didn't see that. Let me open it here so you guys can see it. So yeah, here bishop takes d4. So bishop takes d4 wins the piece. Right. I thought you guys were discussing the positional bishop takes d4 here. Yeah, the tactical bishop takes d4 is much better. Anyway, going back. So yeah, he plays d5 now. For example, now knight e4 isn't possible, but okay, he goes for this knight g6 idea. Yeah, see, the knight on b6 was misplaced. Okay, black is really behind though. And every draw favors Salty very much. It's 6-1, so really he can't avoid to lose. San Yakun, I've been playing for it's April. Yeah, it's actually 8 years. Today, not today. Like I don't remember when, but I started in April 2012. Don't exactly remember the day. Back then I didn't even play. Like I played online very slightly. I got my chess.com account in October 2012. I was rated 800. But during the period from April to October, I played like very sporadically. No, actually, I played every day, but like online, I played very sporadically. I was looking at videos by Chess Network and like how to play chess and things like that. Actually, in 2011, I did rediscover chess for about like a week, and I played on Lichess in 2011. You guys won't believe that. 2011, I played on Lichess. So Lichess was actually my first site. Um, yeah. Okay, so an American accent. Yeah, I was working on it for some time. Let me try. I can do like maybe the stereotypical uh, girlish accent, like totally Brittany, like she didn't know I was going to Starbucks and and oh my god, what's this G5? It's just allowing H6. I cannot believe that. He gave him a passed pawn. Can you believe it, Brittany? Brittany. Okay, now bishop c8. Actually, bishop c8. There's bishop a6, I guess. And like totally, what's bishop a6? Get these 2k elos out of here. Yeah, who are these 2k elos? Ooh, winning b3 now. Yeah, but the time is okay. But bishop c8, bishop takes b. Says reconnection successful. IAY won. IAY won. It didn't show who won. That's unfortunate because IAY, guys, IAY did an epic comeback. Unfortunate that wasn't picked up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look actually at the last game. So now knight takes c3 you could have gotten away with. I don't know why. Maybe he didn't want to be too greedy. Oh, this is very strong. Is it? Okay, just what happens if takes. I guess you take or yeah, well, white should equalize here, but you don't want equality. You want to win. Look, take a look here, guys. IY, look, he had, and even here, like he messed up and gave him the queen, pre-moving here. But look at the time. He really played quickly, and he won at the end with 0.2 seconds. Insane. Anyway, so played bishop h4. Okay, wanting to keep the bishop pair. Actually, that's very wise by IAY. You want to keep more pieces. You want winning chances here. You can't draw. You cannot draw. No, sorry. Okay, so 6-2. Comeback. The comeback is real. Bishop a4. Yes, look at these marvelous bishops. Where is this rook going? Where is this rook going? Bishop e5, bishop d6, depending on where the rook goes. Yeah, here bishop d6. Bishop d6 picks up the rook, no? Yeah, that was very strange. Okay, of course black has compensation, but nowhere near enough, come on. Yeah, rook d6 now. Rook e4 is also very good. Yeah, take the knight. Yeah, this is gonzo. Ripcar over, this is over. a4, a5. You want to get rid of these doubled pawns, surely. Okay. Yeah, defending them not the most optimal, but okay. Should still be winning, obviously. Yeah, dropping a2 though. He's not picking up a2. That's strange. IMBA? What's IMBA? He wins in exchange. Malika Peace says go iaay. Cheering on the comeback. Evaluation of material imbalances. I'm reminded by that article by Kaufman. What's his first name? David Kaufman, right? The programmer of Komodo. Imbalanced. Oh, okay. That's IMBA is imbalanced. Throwing the acronyms at me. Okay, so rook f5 now. Rook a f5. Oh, rook takes g5. More intelligent than rook f5. Rook a f5. Alright. Yeah, that just 3 pawns. Okay, but the time. Let's see iaay. Making use of this time. Rook b6. Again, it's not easy at all for iaay because oof. Why are you doing this, iaay? Oh my god. Okay, he gets it in time, but that was scary. Ah, very nice. Quick mating technique. Good job. Wow, iaay. Very impressive. Still, he's down 3. So any loss and he loses the entire match. So he can't lose. He missed rook d6. I don't know what point you're talking about, but yeah, many things were missed, I imagine. Technique, yes. Very good technique. Oh, bishop b5 now. This is... yeah, no. Okay. You don't play bishop h... maybe there's... no, e6, there's always queen d6, right? Yeah, this looks like a favorable version of the Nimzovich, with c5 coming to get rid of the doubled pawns. Should be favorable. I don't know about getting this weakness for no reason. Why would you do that? I would highly consider f5 here. Keep it closed and push the pawn later on. That is... yeah, then white has 0 counterplay. I don't like taking at all. Now e6 is very tender. Of course, black here has tremendous activity, so... yeah, but now like queen f7, you can't play knight e5, queen f6 because you don't want to repeat. Doesn't iaay know that a refutation has been found to the Nimzo defense? None exist, Halim, but but if you believe some, you believe in some, that's you're entitled to your beliefs. Yeah, hating on the Nimzo, the only good reason, not the only good reason, there are many good reasons, but okay, here queen takes e5 and white threatens g4. I don't like taking with the pawn. That makes these pieces look silly. Yeah, now you have this because b3, there's bishop a6, gaining a tempo. And then you can follow up with queen e7 and tending c5, so... Yeah, so... I guess queen e3 to deny queen e7. If you allow queen e7... Yeah. Yeah, now a5, a4 is coming though, so... Okay, this is again better for white. He is hoping croc... Yes, f5 was good. That's right, Nick. Yeah, calling Salty Crocodile croc. That's funny. The croc. Alright. So... You know, the c5 pawn wasn't really that relevant. What's ugly about this position is these pawns. They're a bit weak. But at the same time, white has a potentially strong bishop. Potentially, if you can get rid of this. Rook a6, intending rook b6, but then rook takes a5. Very strange. Now you have to play c6 and your bishop, okay, it's a bad bishop, but bad bishops protect good pawns, as Suba likes to say. Yeah, you're playing rook c8 to keep your bishop alive, but you don't really want to do that in this position. At least just play c6 and like your bishop isn't even alive right now, so yeah, trading. Yeah, see, this is like, for example, rook takes c5 and there's queen c5. It's starting to get into too many trades category. Now queen b5 is... Yeah, queen b5 wins. Knight takes. What the frig? What in the world was knight takes? Yeah, queen b5, a move earlier would have been much better. Okay, Salty is finding a way to collapse here. I think queen b6 works. Yeah, wasn't played though. Now Salty is getting a lot of counterplay, and iaay is really down on time. But we've seen iaay's fighting spirit. It does exist. You can check my games versus Beiluf. I forgot what you played, Halim. Yeah, I was saying about the Nimzovich. One of the few reasons to hate on it, one of the many reasons to hate on it, is because, I mean, like after e4, knight c6, knight f3. What are you playing? This is getting mated now. Comeback might not be real. Allowing... Okay, both lose anyway. Yeah, this is mate. Was rook e6 not faster? I don't know. Over. Okay, congrats to Salty. 7-3. iaay was coming back there. iaay was coming back. But it was not meant to be. Yeah, like after e4, knight c6, knight f3. What happens for black? You have to play e5. If you don't play e5, you're in a much worse position. So what's the point of the Nimzovich then? Why not play e5 immediately? Because you want to play the e4, knight c6, d4, d5 lines, or what? Someone wants to... Okay. Someone wants to... Okay, I can't read this chat, it's so funny. So we might have an interview. As usual. Wait, why is my camera frozen?